Yeah, this deck feels like cheating because it's got both Loki and Mr. Negative as two different distinct win conditions. It also comes from the guy who designs the game and makes the cards. Glenn Jones, one of the designers on the Marvel Snap team, has been playing and touting this deck on Twitter. So you know this one's going to be good. He has the data. He's got the numbers. He's not going to play a bad deck. But this is really cool for a couple reasons, right? You got this Mr. Negative deck in here, number one. But you've also got Loki in here. If you don't hit your Mr. Negative on time, you can actually pivot in this deck into a Loki game plan instead and just try to win a bit like a Loki player, just overwhelming your opponent with the efficiency of the discounted Loki cards. So whether that's your own energy cheat or energy through Loki, you got some possibilities. You can also actually kind of combine these worlds together a little bit. You could do things like play Ravonna, play Mr. Negative on turn 3. You'll be top decking Mr. Negative cards so that you can still play Loki if you want, like on turn 4 or 5 or whatever. You know, transform your hand of non-flipped cards into good stuff, and then still top deck a 0-5 Iron Man or, 0-3 Morph. So surprising amount of ways to win with this one. Can definitely keep people on their toes. Super fun deck. I haven't played Loki in forever, so that's kind of nice. Still, I know, frustrating card for a lot of people, but it felt a little different in this one. So anyway, some crazy games in this video, as you're going to see.
But first, I'd like to thank our sponsor for this video, Babbel. Babbel's an awesome app that is scientifically proven to help you start speaking a new language in 3 weeks. As someone with in-laws who speak a different language, you can feel awfully left out sometimes if you don't know what's being said. Everybody's having fun, laughing, having good times. You're just kind of sitting there on the sidelines, not sure what's funny. Maybe they're even making fun of you. So that's where Babbel can help. And lessons, thankfully, are designed by real language teachers, and Babbel offers a 20-day money-back guarantee. And Babbel's cool because there are a variety of different ways to learn. They got lessons, podcasts, games, videos, articles you can read, and even live online classes. So whatever suits your interests or helps you the most, you've got options. It's available in 14 different languages, and it's helping millions of people learn real-world conversations in a new language.
Mucho gusto. Yo soy Juan.
Mucho gusto, yo soy Juan. Excelente, Regis!
So if you want to start learning a new language in 3 weeks with Babbel, you can click on that link down in the description or pinned comment below to get up to 60% off a lifetime subscription. You can both support the channel and make sure your family's not making fun of you.
Okay, Ravonna Negative. Can't complain, man. We just need to keep some juicy hits in hand. We'll be good to go. Nico, huh? All right, doesn't tell us anything just yet. Vortex is great for Negative. Yeah, it could be nice. Hopefully we're the Infinite and not the Arnim Zola. Hopefully. We'll see. Deadpools, we got Destroy stuff. Okay. Professor X could definitely stop that. We also got a Death, which is really nice against the Destroy deck to get as a random card, not even from the opponent or anything. Morph could turn into some spicy stuff, maybe. Cosmo can also be really good. Oh my god, Null. Opponent did get that Death, but we got the Null, more importantly, I would say. Especially because it's discounted. Holy moly, dude. Okay, this game's really interesting because we have Null Mystique as well. It's kind of crazy. The opponent got a Quicksilver, dude. Screw off! They got Null with Black Vortex. Are you kidding me? That is actually crazy. Do I have priority here? I do. Oh, that's a big Cosmo. I think I'm okay with this Cosmo, right? Because even though, like, they have a Null, even though I have a Null in hand, they have a Null on board and another one in hand as well. So, like, turning off Destroy stuff here is actually not too bad. Like, they also have a Death in hand from White Palace. So anything I would benefit, they're going to benefit doubly, basically, at this point. So turning off... heads up stuff, dude. No Venom, no Carnage here. It's so sad. Okay, well, back to game plan number 1, I guess. Okay, this is easy, right? Just hit another Null. It's not hard. So we know these match head to head. This is another null, so that matches their other null head to head. Oh man, actually though, you know what? This Mystique's it can't go left. So we got to be careful about this Mystique a little bit, huh? We might have 2 nulls right. This game's wacky, dude. So wacky. Should I have played the Professor X instead left? I don't know, man. The Cosmo, I guess I had Professor X. I don't know. It's just, it would have lost left, right? So I don't think so. Killmonger was just perfectly placed in that case. Cole Obsidian as well. Okay, so they kind of matched up there. That's wild. I didn't even see I actually hit null. Are you kidding me? I cannot believe that, dude. That is actually insane. Do they even like destroy anything though? I don't know. What happens here? This game got weird, man. So their death is only 4. Bro, I don't know what's happening here. The game of 4 nulls, dude. I mean, they want to play a null to beat a null, but you just don't know where because I have to. Dude, there's too many nulls, dude. I don't know what's going on. I don't think they expected the 3rd null here, maybe. But it's enough anyway, so it doesn't matter. This is so funny, dude. Gosh, excuse me, I'm coughing too much. There were 5 nulls played this game, dude. They got one randomly. Black Vortex gave him one. I got this from White Palace. This one from Morph, and then the Mystique copied it, and that's their original. What a crazy game, dude. So wacky. Hey, Nexus, nice. Do we rip a Sunspot here? Honestly, we could just do like Sunspot Professor X and win this sometimes. Some people like sit on the Nexus too long, you know, they wait to play for it way late. Oh, well, okay, that's not happening, I guess. It's gonna be destroy stuff. You know what we need is Cosmo, man. That would be a really disruptive play. Not Cosmos. Cosmo. Don't you understand, idiot game? How do you get it so wrong? Oh shoot, I didn't. I swear to God, I hit intern. Sorry about that. My bad, dude. They probably think I'm trolling them now, which is certainly not my goal. This is always just a destroy card, so we don't do it. Is Black Vortex even worth it here, man? I get +2 instead of +3. It's probably worth it. Give up 1 power left on Nexus for potentially priority. Number 1 could be a thing we get, depending on if this is big enough left. Oh my God, bro. Okay. So, interestingly now, we're kind of in a spot where somehow I still don't have priority, by the way. All right, dude, we're going to hit null off this. Or Venom. We know Carnage isn't in the pool, so Deathlock would maybe be a bit of a risk, I guess. But I would love the Professor X or Iron Man through this safely. I mean, Iron Man technically can do enough. But if this is null, like, forget it, dude. Let's go. I guess null is actually not very big right now, but might be one of their bigger threats. The Destroy decks are unfortunately very good at condensing power into Nexus because they can stack up without losing space, like Venoms and Carnages and so on. We don't have a lot of flexibility with this hand, though, since we hit neither Negative nor Loki. It's really about just like Iron Man stacking for us. Hopefully this morph is worth more power than just passing, right? We're spinning 3, so we need at least 3 to match. Oh, that's sad. We need null big time. Null. Null me, dude. How tilted would you be, dude? How tilted would you be? I mean, they don't have like an Enchantress, right? So we just Iron Man, don't we? What do they do? How do you gain power? Because the only way you gain power in this deck is destroying stuff, right? Venoms and so on. I mean, you know, like they may think, oh, I can just get big enough around the null and play a null to match, but then Iron Man will challenge that, right? Because Iron Man will just double that scaling up. We're ready for them to turn off Nexus. Bro, I cannot believe we actually hit null, by the way. It's so sick. Odin's cool, but not the play. I mean, I think this is safer, right? Like around any kind of Shang-Chi or something. Since we have priority here, we just lock this up, right? Yeah, they didn't have it, but... Dude, it's crazy, dude. Morph is OP. I got Infinite off of Ironheart and Null off of Morph. So crazy. What a game. Oh, Ironheart gone hella gone. Dude, imagine being a hella deck and Sokovia just ripping through your hella like that. Oh, they're mad. Absolutely. It is brutal, dude. I feel bad for you. Okay. I feel bad for you, son. You got 99 cards, but hella ain't one. Okay, Stark Tower is pretty cool. We missed any cheat on the Mr. Negative, but Ravonna is still actually really nice, of course. Morph, bro, do we just rip this? Like, do we trust? Uh-oh. Oh, Jubilee's like the dream hit. Oh, dude, that hurts. That was, dude, this poor guy's having the worst. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, the worst day, dude. Just the worst. My hand was insane too, honestly. Like Iron Man Mystique just carries. Okay, this could be a Loki hand since we don't have negative stuff just yet. Totally fine with a Cosmo on 3. Probably not going to hit anything because their opponent's almost always going to have priority, but just a tempo play is fine sometimes. Somewhere to put stuff later. Honestly, could also just see what we get off Vortex and how that changes the game a little bit, right? Since the Cosmo is so unlikely to be relevant. Morph could be a higher roll, but I don't know. It looks to me like this deck. Oh, that's sad news. Now I want to play Loki as my 4-drop, but I can't put him right. I mean, he's only a 4/5. It's just not big enough, right? So, I mean, we could do, like an alternative line like this and then like try to Ironheart our way through something, but I think we'll just Loki and see what we find. Seems like the opponent has some cool, cheap stuff that's pretty flexible and cool. Medusas and so on. 5 cards is pretty nice. We still have some good top decks too, just like to complement, Iron Man. I guess is really the only one as I look closely, but Iron Man could be a cool complement. Doctor Doom's very good at going right. I guess the question is, does the opponent also have a Doctor Doom? Becomes the big question. But we got a Jeff too. We know their Jeff's there, so we can at least match Jeff for Jeff. This could hit an Iron Man, which would be pretty insane. Maybe we don't. Maybe we just don't show the Doctor Doom until next turn, right? This wouldn't allow me to play an Iron Man, I guess, which is the only downside, but it's still pretty good Doctor Doom, I think. This is sort of saying I'm all in on winning mid and right as opposed to left. I don't really have to be all in on that. Like, we could definitely do this and give ourselves a little bit more wide board coverage. That way we're still ahead mid here. I think Goliath is something we need to consider playing around for sure. I'm glad we have, oh, that's a hit. I'm glad we have priority here. Now, interestingly, if they move the Jeff here, they lose the Miss Marvel. So that does mean Doctor Doom is a legit contest here, because if they play Doctor Doom, we win. Oh, what if they play, though, what they could do? Yeah, this is interesting. They play Doctor Doom and move Jeff here, maybe, although they can't necessarily do that because they kind of want the Jeff here. I'm sort of saying I'm in on these 2 spots, but I'm only adding 8 power here and I'm only up by 1. It's kind of iffy. Like, if I leave the Jeff right, obviously I can pass the Zabu Storm, but that just loses to Doctor Doom and Jeff mid. Like, they could move Jeff mid, play Doctor Doom left, still win right with the Doctor Doom because the Jeff can't go right. So I think it's this. It's kind of weird, but I think it's right. I'm just assuming the Iron Man definitely carries left. They may not even have the Doctor Doom. That's what the kind of retreat's making me think. I don't know. This is probably right, but it's still kind of iffy mid, to be sure. Okay, neither of our 4-drops here. No Ravonna. Oh, Nexus is kind of wild. Iron Man always makes Nexus interesting. Iron Man Mystique too. That means we wouldn't really put a Cosmo there, but we might want some early power, sadly. Black Vortex. Oh my gosh, new thing there. Do we ever trust just Havoc, dude? I don't think so. Yeah, I mean, Iron Man Mystique plus Havoc is decent technically already on the final turn. I would love, though, like a Sunspot or a Morph or something a little bigger maybe for Nexus. I don't know. Cosmo does have value. It's hard here. This deck, you know, doesn't have Zabu and Ravona, so your likelihood of cheating out negative on turn 3 drastically reduced in this list, but Ironheart. Well, I mean, Ironheart's a pretty good Black Vortex card. Small buff here, which won't be enough to win Asgard, but the real issue, though, is like, how am I actually winning Nexus, you know? Is it literally just Iron Man, Mystique, Havoc at 4? Havoc at 4 is just not enough, right? That's only 16 power at Nexus, even with Iron Man, Mystique. Boy, we just don't love this. Maybe we'll get like a Doctor Doom here or something to give a little extra power to the Iron Man. That might be cool, I guess. What's this? Scar, that's big boy. Lob. Bro, dude, bro. Bro, I'm dying because bro, I'm dying because Blob ate my whole deck and he's only 7 power. As you guys can tell, I'm still sick, but this is making me die laughing, dude. Yeah, well, we can't win, right? I mean, it's just impossible. Iron Man, while scary, I can't imagine the opponent is all that scared of the Iron Man. Oh, things got even worse. If only we could have imagined things getting worse. Okay, well, listen, I'm gonna retreat because I do care at least a little bit about my cube rates. For showing the deck's stats here. Wait, the opponent just snap emoted me? Really, bro? Good job, dude. You did it. Havoc on 2, right? We're Havoc on 2 gamers, we decided. We learned. Oh wait, different deck, I guess. I think Cosmos fine mid, right? Although we may want to put a Jane there. Yeah, maybe we're better off putting a Jane there. Well, we don't have a Mr. Negative or anything yet, so it's really hard to say. This hand's not even a great Jane hand either. Depends a little bit on the opponent's ability to make things happen. Honda, man, this hand is so bad. So, you know, there's a cool line like this. Because I can still play Iron Man next turn. At 4? I can still play Mystique later at 2 and 2. It's like, do you think you have enough to win, though? I don't know, man. We're going to try something a little weird here. We're going to try something a little weird here. We're going to try to use Baxter Building Havoc and just card discounts to kind of get there. Oh, I don't think Loki's better, but it's honestly an interesting conversation. I'm just hoping that Mystique Ironheart next turn can do enough. I would probably play a Morph if I got it instead because of that big Apocalypse I expect to be in hand.
I am Iron Man.
That would maybe be the dream. But otherwise, I don't know. I guess we trust the Ironheart. I'm not sure. It's definitely not big. Professor X ever better? No, I sure don't think it is, right? We just need to hit these twice, really. Like, I think that's the path. Although it's, you know, it's still shaky, man. I don't know. I think right is fine. So Baxter Building is going to help. I mean, I say that, but it's not, definitely not guaranteed. It's definitely shaky. Uh-oh. Okay, come on. Ironheart twice left. Come on, don't go 3 to the right, for God's sake. Once left doesn't feel good enough to me. What can they really play though? They're out of energy. Swarm's not enough, bro. Let's go. Funny win conditions for the win, man. Only 5 power here, but Baxter building contributing the other 3 is 8 to 16, right? Pretty nice, man. I like this, dude. 3rd win condition angle in this deck's fun. Okay, this is an interesting hand. Yeah, we got Mr. Negative, of course. Great Black Vortex card, actually, right now. This is like the featured whatever location. Yeah, Sunspot's chill. We like Sunspot. That's cool. Help fill in the gaps here a little bit. Especially late turns, you know, you're spinning 0 and everything is the hope. But Negative Jane gives you so much potential already. Boy, Mindscape is tough. I'm going to just learn a little bit about my opponent's deck with this morph. I think we still want Mr. Negative left 100%. Jane currently has Iron Man and Mystique, which is clearly an insane power spike. The problem is Mindscape means that we lose them. So we need to be mindful if we think the opponent's actually going to not... Oh, I'm a genius. I was going to say if they don't turn off Mindscape, we need to be considerate. So this is weird, right? Because I'm really never winning flooding, honestly, man. Like, just never. I don't have a way to get there, you know? But I am spiking pretty hard, hopefully with Iron Man and these other 2 locations. So, I don't know, man. We got the negative over the Loki here. I think we take it. Oh, interesting. Okay. Opponent might also have a hard time with flooding to some extent if they want to play a Heimdall. Although we know... Oh, no, we don't know. What am I saying? We don't know what they have. Oh, boy. That is a big hit, sir. That's kind of a dead draw. We were going to draw that no matter what anyway here. I mean, yeah, I think Jane is just guarantee the Iron Man here and then go for that crazy final turn, right? There's no way the opponent is beating an Iron Man in each spot here. Like, we could put the 0-5 Iron Man here. And then 1 Iron Man here. Surely 40's enough, right? Although this Vulture is getting big, to be fair, man. This Vulture's getting really big. I mean, how big is that Vulture going to be left, dude? It's going to be big, dude. Opponent has priorities. This Cosmo does not do what we need it to do. I mean, this Storm is technically pretty likely to get big. I'm just curious about where and how hard we need to go left, right? This is 27, maybe a little more, but 27 times 2, that's 54 has got to be enough, right? The Vulture we think is what, like 23? Plus maybe a crate. Oh, actually, Vulture wouldn't move in the case of a Heimdall, would it? Do I actually need to be bigger mid? I'm only going to have 6, 7 with the energy and 8, 15, 30 only. Although the Ironheart's pretty likely to connect as well. Maybe it's actually this? Because they keep the Vulture here? And they move the Craven? I don't know, man. This is scary, kind of, isn't it? Oh, they just go for the Shang-Chi. Okay, well, this certainly should win then on a tiebreaker, no matter what. Especially if we hit the Storm, should be fine.
I am Iron Man.
I mean, the Mystique's too small left, but I think we win a tiebreaker anyway because we're so big mid. If the Storm doesn't get hit. Actually, was the Storm guaranteed, I guess, to get hit, wasn't it? Oh, yeah, since they killed that, the Storm was guaranteed to get hit, which was a different line. Yeah, okay. Cool. All right, well, yeah, that's nice. Since we couldn't contest flooding, this game got a little weird, but still ultimately pretty cool stuff. Yeah, I actually think this is probably worth it for the Professor X, right? Just in case the opponent doesn't play here quite yet. They might, in which case... Well, we still can't play Havoc. That would screw me, but, you know, silliness anyway. Oh, Onslaught. Okay, that actually is good for kind of a different reason sometimes, which is of course, Iron Man-y stuff. Man, are you too late? I don't think so with Jane next turn and Iron Man in the mix, right? Ravona's also going to discount stuff like crazy. I think it's okay. I think we still play this. The opponent getting value off Black Vortex is a little unfortunate, but might have beat us anyway, because Onslaught's not like a big boy, you know. Wow. Okay, the good news is with an Iron Man there, that's actually not a problem. We'll just rip right through that like crazy. And then hopefully Mystique plus, you know, a big Jane mid or whatever carries as well. We could also try to use Professor X to get some free lockdowns on like a Hela recovery here or something. I guess they haven't actually discarded yet though, have they? It's just big stuff. No technical Hela stuff just yet. Okay. Yeah, this is a monster hand like we said. I mean, this never loses with Onslaught, right? It just doesn't lose. You know, just no reason to even think about it losing, because it just doesn't lose. Bonus priority. So Professor X doesn't feel great to me. I think we just try to win these, right? Morph could be too small maybe, but if they're playing for Dracula, you expect a big boy in there. I don't know. I mean, Professor X, like we said, we don't reveal first, so there's just he doesn't really do anything. I think I'm better off with just Sunspot, right? Yeah, I don't know, man. Good luck, I guess. I don't know. Seems like we're in a good spot. There goes a Hela, so that's not happening at least. Giganto again. It's kind of wild. 2 Gigantos in one game is funny. Yeah, that's billion power there. It's about to be a billion power here. They must have left something insane in hand, right? Like it's had to. Oh, that's not a problem, but it is kind of a problem, right? Like, you know, it's not what we wanted their power right, because that's where the Iron Man is, but at the same time, we know it's not really a problem, but kind of scary. I guess in essence, whatever card we got is being doubled because of the Mystique Iron Man, so it doesn't really matter, right? Unless they had multiples in hand, I guess. Okay, Raft, not for us, that's for dang sure. Not having a magic in this deck does sometimes feel a little bit limiting on turning out some of this garbage. We're sort of stuck, I think. Do you guys see the line? I mean, Double Havoc's not crazy. It's not good either. It's not crazy though. Honestly, I've seen worse plays than Double Havoc, man. Dude, they are crazy. They have nothing in hand hardly. Oh my god, do they literally have any cards left? Yeah, they have a couple, right? Yeah, 1 in hand, I guess. So 2 here on the draw. So Hela's nasty. Bro, this Mr. Negative does almost nothing if you look closely. Wonder if we're better off with just Morph. Like, the opponent appears to have some pretty big stuff in their deck. And then just like Iron Man, Mystique type stuff. Maybe a Havoc to close. It's just like, what is an Ironheart gonna do, you know? It's nothing. It's no good. Could maybe even Professor X to prevent them from playing this Hela. Let's see if the Hela's in hand right here. Oh my god, are you kidding me, dude? Bro. Bro, come on. That is not cool, dude. They play the Magneto and leave me with the idiot Electro. I literally can only play. I can't play any, dude. Come on, dude. No, man, no. This ain't it, man. I'm laughing too hard. Oh, bro, no. I've coughed so much these last 2 days for being sick. My like ribs and back hurt from all. So laughing hurts. Oh man, it hurts to laugh. Shoot. It's a death sentence for me. I laugh all the time. Oh my god.